back inside Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough, Massachusetts.
Focus, boys. Focus. Right there. We can do it. Good or do it. We got this. All right, here we go.
Foxborough. Marcus Jones now to return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Here's 1st and 10. First play, and May goes to the air. Oh, what an inauspicious start. It's intercepted. And he's going to bring this one back. Wow, less than a minute into the game. It's a pick six and an early touchdown. The extra point is good. And the Dolphins will race out to a quick 7-0 edge. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. From the 6, here comes a return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's a run with the rookie from Ohio State. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Throwing on 2nd down, May. Now he takes off. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
That's a gain of 10. Brings up 3rd and 2.
On 3rd and 2, it's May. Oh, that's swung out wide and intercepted. Picked off by Ashton Davis. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. The kicking team off for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Dolphins move out on top, 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Jones now on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll begin here on the ground. And that's not going to yield a whole lot. Up to about the 28-yard line. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Working out of the gun, it's May. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
To throw on 1st down is May. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, New England. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
On second down, it's May. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the fourth quarter.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. They motion the slot man left. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. Here now, second down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. That one only good for a gain of 1 to the 2 to set up third and goal.
A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now third and goal.
They'll run. And he is not going to get in to make the tackle at the line of scrimmage. That's going to bring up fourth and goal.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
From the 2, they're going to go for it here. It is fourth and goal. They'll go. Here's May. To the goal line and in. Carson Steele. Touchdown, Patriots. That is first touchdown this year. Now Justin Tucker for the point after. The kick is good. And the Pats are on the board. It's now 14-7. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Here comes a return from the goal line. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. Set to go now on first and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down. We are through one. It's the Dolphins with the early lead. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up first and 10. Now the second-year man, Devon Achane. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. He'll look to throw. That's taken in by Achane. Down the right sideline. And he's out of bounds. Mark him down right at the 10-yard line. It's a big play there for Miami. 56 yards.
So you take a look at an offensive coordinator's play sheet, Mike, and there's a column on all of those pages that at the end of the day, it's about the players, not the plays. And when things aren't going well, you say, who do I have to get the ball to? Well, this guy is one of them. I mean, whether they throw it to him, hand it to him, whatever they do, the more he touches the ball, the more good things happen. He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
On the handoff, this is Achane. And he's going to go backwards on that one. Taken down back at the 6-yard line.
And now with that stop on second and goal, the defense really flips the advantage to their own favor. Third and goal from this length. I think now they can play a lot more pass-heavy defense and not be so concerned with the run game.
Throwing here on third and goal. And that is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Dolphins build their cushion to 10. It's now 17-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Out of the gun, here's May. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
When you can bring cornerbacks on pressure, man, that changes everything for the defensive play caller. Offenses spend all week worrying about linebackers, defensive linemen. How are they going to protect the quarterback? But when you can time up a secondary pressure like this, man, oftentimes there's no answer for it.
May to throw on second down. That's complete to Stephon Diggs. Good work there to get this back close to a first down. 13 on the gain. It sets up a much more manageable 3rd and 2. Here's May. He's got his man. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. One of his teammates is there to pick it up. It's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. May gonna look to throw. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. May to the air once more. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Kader Kohu.
Well, I think by now, Mike, we know where the biggest mismatch in this game has been. This defense is all over this passing game. Everywhere they look, they have defenders in the right spot. They've resulted now in 3 interceptions, all while forcing this offense to try to adjust their game plan on the fly.
And he'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield. A gain there of 27 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. That's caught downfield by Smith. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Well, that's certainly one way to bounce back here defensively after giving up a huge explosive play on the previous snap. To bounce back and come away with a sack, now you find yourself in second and long. You can catch your breath, and the opportunity to get off the field has just gone up.
They'll look to throw. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. The back of the end zone, he's got it. Touchdown, Miami. Not going for 2, they'll kick the point after. He knocks it through. And the Dolphins up their lead. It's now 24-7. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Here comes the return from a yard or 2 deep. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. They will start it on the ground to run that clock. Not much there. Stopped short of the 20. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground here again. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up third down. So we're at the half, and the visiting Dolphins are in the lead. As we'll head down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Let's go. I want to see your TV.
All right, Coach. Second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports.
Time to shine, offense.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. On the return, Malik Washington. He'll get across the 20, mark him down to the 23-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. Up the sideline at the 35. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
Here's a 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers. Everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it, and that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their... It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
They'll go play action with May. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. It's picked up by one of his teammates. It's a gain of 28. Take this up to the 48-yard line. It was Rasul Douglas that time to end the play. 2nd down and 8. Off the play fake, it's May. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. It's a gain of 10 yards. Good for a Patriots 1st down. Now a give up the middle. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. To throw is May. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. This one going to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
Third and short. And here is May. He'll get this out to his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds after a pickup of about 4, but that is enough to keep the drive alive. First down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And nowhere to go on that one. They lifted him up and threw him down behind the line.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike, I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Man in motion, it's Diggs. Throwing on 2nd down. May. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Up the middle they go. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
Let's go.
Williams in motion. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And they are all over that on defense. Good surge. Drops him back. Let's put him at the 9-yard line.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? Working out of the gun. It's May. In trouble, and down he goes.
Now after taking that loss on the sack, it changes your entire approach offensively. You go from playing for 6 to now everything is just about coming away with points.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. Up the sideline at the 35. And finally, they'll bring him down, but he's up beyond the 45-yard line.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead. You're in the 4th quarter. And they're able to pop off a big run.
They'll stay on the ground with Achane. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. Once again, it's Achan. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Here's a give to Achan. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. A run up the middle with Achan. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Got to get this to the 25. Here's 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. He gets that to his tight end, Smith. A pickup of 15 in the air. 1st down, Miami.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
On 1st and 10, it's Achan. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
That's complete. It's Jalen Waddle. And he's into the end zone. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Dolphins. The extra point is good. And the Dolphins will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. First and 10. Now, May. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
That's caught downfield by Diggs. That's another quick 1st down. That's a 25-yard gain. Out of the gun, here's May. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got it. That is Bradley Chubb. Tough to stop. He comes up with the sack. May to throw on 2nd down. And that ball incomplete. What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Peter Kohu.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's taken in by Achek. And he's taken down up past the 35.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We saw a great example of it here.
He's taken down just shy of midfield.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while it seemed like everything the offense did hit, and after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.